All right, let's jump into the content here. Providing self-preparedness for new leaders dealing with a crisis. So, Mike, self-preparedness, what does that mean to you? What is your vision for that here with this course?
There's a few facets to it. The first is knowing yourself, knowing your leadership style, knowing what's worked for you and what hasn't worked for you in the past. Understanding that. How do I lead? And maybe you've never led before. Maybe you were in a single contributor role. Now you're stepping into by choice, or maybe not by choice, you're stepping into this new leadership role, and now it's time for you to kind of take a look at how will I lead? How would I want to treat my people the way I've been treated or not been treated over the past experiences I've had with a particular company or organization? So that's kind of the first thing. Gone are the days of Art Moore, and you've heard me say this before, Tom. Art Moore was the field general that you followed orders, but gosh darn it, Art was normally right, and Art knew what he was doing. He knew all the people, they knew him. You stayed in line, you took your direction from Art, and went forward. Well, the days of Art are, they're kind of over. The new business climate we find ourselves in is much more spread out. Technology has, taken the place of so many closer interpersonal interactions that we've had over the years. Technology has kind of replaced that. So we've become more spread out. Our customers have become much more intelligent and much more inquisitive and dependent upon information. So one thing you have to take a look at is, am I capable, or is my team capable of dealing with the new business, and not necessarily new, but the ever increasingly expectations of our customers and stakeholders? Can we do that from a technology standpoint? Can we do that from a complete footprint of our organization, and can we do it effectively? So there's this leadership style and self-expectation and awareness that you need to go in with. You have to find out what that is with your team and the dynamics and how you can leverage technology and each other's talents to do that. And then there's the part of who else is involved from a team standpoint. Who do I interact with? What are the inputs that my team requires to be successful, and where do they come from? How do they get to us? And then what are the outputs that we provide to create success and a sense of confidence in what we're doing overall as an organization, with not only our internal, but also, and maybe even more importantly, our external partners and customers and stakeholders. So I'm hoping in this segment that not only am I able to express those ideas and that experience onto people, but also hear back from them and others on this panel as well as to what they've found successful, what's worked, what didn't work for them. This is what I experienced, and create a cross-sector learning experience for leaders in general.
Great, Mike. So I like the way you phrase that, right? So there's a personal inventory, right? What are my strengths, weaknesses, skills? If I'm not very technical, maybe I need to brush up on that, for example. What are my internal, right? Personal and internal staff. And then what are my external partners and things like that? And I think you also said something really important is, what's the output? How am I going to be measured? It's kind of important you know that in the new role, because you can get sideways very quickly chasing minutia, and you're being measured on A, and you're working on HIJK items. It just doesn't work. So I like the way you phrased and put that together. So